Oh, I thought I was recording the whole time. Anyway, guys, tonight's show is gonna be about we retouching what's going on with Jeff Zucker. Jeff Zucker is in a lot of hot water about some of the things he's done. So we're gonna touch based on that, and also too, there's been some new information that there's cries for Brian Stelter to be fired because he knew about this situation and didn't tell anybody in the higher ups about what the president had going on. We also going to talk about Whoopi Goldberg, who people are also want fired. They want her out of here. They don't want to have a second chance. And this is the left. We also going to touch base about some of the things that is going on in the political world. AOC, who said she took a hiatus from social media, but was right back there a couple of hours later to throw shots at her constituents. And just doing a deep dive about what's going on in New York and with the cops, not only just in New York, but in California with these woke politics, and nobody's not talking about it. So sit back, relax, get your favorite drink, because you know I got mine, Pure Leaf. I'm not promoting them. I just like drinking shit. And let's hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and let's try to get ourselves crunked for another awesome show. So without further ado, enjoy the music until we get to about the 5-minute mark. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of You Guessed It, here, right now, Joel Davis Media Network Live. One of the hottest podcasts, one of the hottest live on YouTube. You can be anywhere in the world, but you can't get nothing raw and uncut like this over here. Please do me a favor while you're here, right now. Go ahead on and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell up top. Please like and share. Please like and share. Tell everybody about this broadcast right here. Now, without further ado, guys, I want to tell each and every one of you thank you for all your donations. Thank you for all your support. If you just joined the channel this month and I didn't give you a shout out, I want to say thank you again. But we hit a milestone last month. We got 14 members join on the channel. 14 members, y'all. 14 members. Not to mention, on this channel, we have also grown amazingly enough so that we're at 6,000 followers plus 30, give or take. You know how that algorithm go with YouTube. It is what it is. But I also am proud to say very much so that we have had a lot of support, a lot of people discovering the channel, talking about the channel. So I am very stoked of what's going to come in this new year here and right now. Okay, that's all I can say, and that's all I can do for now. So if I did not give you a shout out, please don't think I am overlooking you. I want to make sure that you know that you are appreciated, and thank you for every dollar you have donated and for everything you have done. Now let's try to aim to get to at least the 1,000+ mark this month. I know we can do it. So donations are appreciated, super chats are appreciated, shares are appreciated. Now, bump all that. Let's jump into the first story. Man, I'm telling you right now, I don't know what the hell is going on, but it is a lot of fire going on right now in the world today of what they call that thing, the land of the Woken. Okay, so we're gonna do a rehash of what is going on with Zucker. All right, and everything else. But before we jump on Zucker, we got to get some breaking news about Brian Seltzer. Now, this is a little bit interesting here. Now, I didn't see this coming. Now, Brian Seltzer, if you don't know who Brian Seltzer is, he comes off as the Mr. Oh, I'm so perfect. You know, I'm misunderstood. Blase, blase. Well, now it's not going as planned. So I'm going to let this guy talk about the resignation, and then I'm going to jump into the story about Brian Seltzer could find his ass out the door too. So let me go pause this right quick. Let me get the site going. Y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm finna put myself out the way and let the story begin.
Breaking tonight, there's a big change coming at cable news network, otherwise known as CNN. Longtime chief Jeff Zucker says he is resigning. Fox News media analyst and host of Fox's Media Buzz, Howard Kurtz, has details for us tonight.
It's really important, I think, to the world that CNN be strong.
Jeff Zucker's abrupt downfall at CNN, where he was a high-profile, hands-on network president, leaves the operation without a single leader, just as its ratings are sliding. Zucker explained in a memo to staff that he is in a romantic relationship with a top subordinate, identified by CNN as Allison Gollust, executive vice president and marketing chief. I was asked about a consensual relationship with my closest colleague, someone I have worked with for more than 20 years. I acknowledge the relationship evolved in recent years. I was required to disclose it when it began, but I didn't. I was wrong. Gollust says she regrets the failure to disclose the relationship. Former CNN anchor Soledad O'Brien says it was an open secret. Both Zucker and Gollust got divorced in recent years. Gollust first worked for Zucker when he ran NBC. He upset Katie Couric by pushing to hire her when he produced her daytime show, but Gollust previously worked for ex-Governor Andrew Cuomo. The Zucker relationship emerged during the CNN probe that led Zucker to fire Chris Cuomo for improperly aiding his brother. Two media reports say that Chris Cuomo's lawyers negotiating his exit say Zucker was hypocritical in not disclosing his own conflict of interest and have asked for messages between Zucker, Gollust, and Andrew Cuomo. Zucker has been a media star since producing The Today Show at age 26. At NBC, Zucker fueled Donald Trump's fame by creating The Apprentice, but they feuded bitterly when he turned CNN into a left-leaning outlet that constantly denounced President Trump.
Hold it. So many countries around the world. Fake news, CNN, hold it.
Zucker has lambasted Trump's attacks on the press as dangerous, unprecedented, and shocking. Trump today called him a world-class sleazebag. Zucker, who I briefly worked for a decade ago, transformed CNN, bombarding staffers with emails at all hours. But with Trump gone, the January ratings were down 75% year over year. This is in no way a case of sexual harassment, but the lack of disclosure turned into an embarrassment for Zucker and for CNN. John? More to come on this, no question. Howard Kurtz for us tonight. Howie, thanks.
Shout out to Donald J. Trump, man. That guy is a class act. Okay? I love Donald J. Trump. You know why I love Donald J. Trump? Because he doesn't mind calling somebody a sleazebag and going back to sleep. And not even have a care in the world. Because he is. Let's go into these comment section tonight. We ain't got nothing but 3 people. But that's one thing I want you to know. If it's your first time seeing my channel, I do address the comments. But if you want your comment to be addressed first, I need that money, okay? I need that super chat. I'm being real about this, okay? I mean, I'm not going to lie to you like these other YouTubers and be like, oh, well, you can donate. Listen, man, this is my bread and butter. So you send me the money first. I promise you, you'll get read before anybody else. All right, so let's start this. Angry Conservative, my brother, he said, do you think he is leaving because he knows that shit is about to hit? No, I don't think that's the reason why he's leaving. Well, no, I would take that back. I think that is some of the reason why he's leaving. I think the majority of the reason that he's leaving is because he cannot be the holier than thou little freaking I think I'm better than anybody else type of persona that he's been dancing around CNN all those years, because in reality everybody knew who the real Jeff Zucker was. See, that's what people don't understand when you work with someone. See, when people work with you, they really get to know a little bit about who you are, a little bit layer of who you are. And true story, I worked with a guy one time who was married, had children, the whole nine. But everybody knew that he was banging the secretary. Everybody knew. It wasn't no secret. I mean, they got so sloppy, dude. They were going to lunch together, and he was the boss man, but damn, they were taking an extra 30 or 40-minute lunch. He was calling his boss man, telling his boss man, give me an extra 30 or 40 minutes on lunch. They come back, hair messed up, you got it. So we knew what was going on. And finally his wife put it together, and she dropped this shit by his doorstep. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you good, Angry Conservative. This is for the people that not. You know what? Now the next one is he's probably resigning before all the lawsuits hit for disinformation and slander and liable criminal charges. Yes, of course he is. He knows it's coming, because now all of the folks okay, that work with him are going to start talking. These women that also anchors and in position, I wouldn't be surprised they start spilling the beans that old Jeff Zucker here was putting his hands in more than just that lady. And this affair just didn't start. He said they was close friends for 20 years. I wouldn't be surprised that he was banging this chick while he was with his wife. I mean, come on now. You just don't wake up one morning 20 years friends with somebody and y'all just start getting it in opposite sex. That's been something that he been doing for a minute. Okay, even while she was married. So don't play that shit. Y'all know y'all been getting that together. So don't play like this is a brand new thing. Especially during the Trump years, basically from 2015 to today. Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's coming out. My man says Jim. He said, "Oh, okay, this is that Jim. I'm not gonna read that one. This one right here, Joe Davis Media Network. It's okay, bro. We all are. My other homeboy said, "Ooh, nobody likes those people, even in state or federal prison. Nope, they don't." So this is what happened. I mean, this guy is about to be. So let's talk about Brian. Let's jump into Brian's story right quick. So a CNN insider is reportedly calling for the firing of the network's left-wing media correspondent, Brian Stelter, aka I'm so perfect and you can't stop me, for not squealing and ratting out the CNN president Jeff Zucker's romantic relationship with another hockey colleague. That was an open secret. Now, Stelter, who has emerged as CNN's lackey whenever the network was swept up in controversy, has been all over CNN Airways on Wednesday to report on the sudden resignation of his boss, who admitted he fell to the consensual relationship he had with another CNN executive. However, a critic within CNN is now saying that Stelter too should be on the chopping block and suggests no one should fall for his stunned reaction on the revelations. Them insiders, boy. The network needs to step up and fire Brian Stelter, the CNN insider told DailyMail.com. He is allegedly out our top media reporter, yet he failed to report on the scoop that everyone in the office knew. And if he wants to say he didn't know, he is truly terrible at his job. Look, guys, whoever said that he is terrible at his job. I mean, this is Brian Stelter here. This is the guy who said that people should believe CNN when CNN's got more scandals than freaking Marilyn Monroe had after we found out that she committed suicide and banged all these dudes. I mean, getting banged by, excuse me, I'm just saying. Now, the insider described by DailyMail.com as a cable news veteran insisted Stelter should be calling his agent to start looking for another job. He's been Jeff Zucker's water boy for years, and no one believes he didn't know all about all of this, the source told the outlet. The CNN source added, he's been sitting on his moral high horse doing justice. I knew it was coming. And ripping Fox and every other media outlet that Jeff tells him to while his crash and burn. Where was he on the biggest story of his own network after chastising everyone else? Damn. Whoever wrote this article want to kick his ass. Oh shit. They want to kick his ass. I don't know. He pissed some people off, boy. Zucker shocked the media landscape when he informed his staff that he was stepping down effectively as part of the investigation into Chris Cuomo's tenure at CNN. I was asked about a consensual relationship with my closest colleague, someone I've worked with for more than 20 years, Zucker wrote in the memo. I acknowledge the relationship evolved in recent years. I was required to disclose it when it began, but I didn't. I was wrong. As a result, I am resigning today. The ousted CNN boss told his colleague. Stelter acknowledged the colleague Zucker in question was Allison Gulas, CNN's chief marketing officer, who will remain with the company. Damn, they kept her ass. I gave to CNN on January 28, 2013. Together, we've had 9 great years. I certainly wish my tenure here has ended differently, but it was an amazing run, and I loved every minute. Zucker continued. I am grateful to the thousands of incredible, talented CNN and Turner Sports employees who helped make this such a joy for me and such a success for all of us. I wish each of you nothing but the best in the years ahead. Gullis issued her own statement saying, Jeff and I have been close friends and professional partners for over 20 years. Recently, our relationship changed during COVID. I regret that we didn't disclose at the right time. Now, she said 2 different things. She said during COVID. He said, let me go right back what he said when that relationship came out. He didn't say COVID. He said, well, longer than that. Let me see what he said. He said, part of the investigation into Chris Cuomo's tenure at CNN, I was asked about a consensual relationship with my closest colleague, someone I worked with for more than 20 years. That's what he wrote in the memo. I acknowledge the relationship evolved in recent years. So when you say recent years, okay, to me, that's a little longer than COVID. Recent years is like 3 years in, or at the most 4 years in. Because like when you say recent years, that's like your code word of saying you've been banging a chick for like at least 6. I think it was way longer than it was way before those years. Let me see what Jeff Zucker got. Let's go down some research. Jeff Zucker divorce. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about this. Oh shoot, I can't. Hold on. Hold on. All right, so I gotta look this up when they divorced. So they divorced in 2019. That when it was finalized. But it started going around the campfire in 2018. So that lets me know. That lets me know that I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna check that out on Anger Conservative. That lets me know that this was way before then. So my calculation is right. About 4 years at least. Because they had a divorce in 2018, 5 to 4 years he been banging this shit. Ain't nothing he just started. You've been close friends for 20 years. Y'all both were married. She got a divorce too. So yeah, this wasn't something that just happened. So I'm with y'all on this. This was something that happened. This is something that been going on for a while and everything else. This is something that's been going on for a long while. Now we're gonna dive deep into what I think is going to happen to Brian Stelter. I got a feeling that Brian is the next on the chopping block. Because see, here's the thing. CNN by the end of this year is supposed to be purchased by the Warner Brothers Media Group. And let me tell you something. When companies invest that much money into a group, they got to make sure that it's going to be tight. They can't just have anybody just rocking in there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to be surprised at all with what the outcome is about to be. And that outcome is going to be is they are definitely, definitely, definitely going to get rid of this cat. If I was, and I don't know where Brian Seltzer would go. I mean, he would fit good with MSNBC because hell, they're struggling. Their ratings are poop, and they may even let him go on MSNBC Business. They'll definitely like him at CNNBC. I just don't see Brian Stelter having a lot of options because he sucks. And when you suck like that, it ain't a lot of options. He can always start him a podcast. Oh, I forgot, he ain't that popular. He has to get woke. He has to get so woke that he got to try to find him some way to grow his hair out and shit and have cornrows and stuff. So yeah, I don't see it happening for him. All right, we're gonna move on to the next situation here. See what we got going on here that nobody's talking about. Let's see here. Let's see what we got here. Trying to find something else. Trying to go over my notes to see what else we got that I didn't miss today. All right, we're about to get into that story y'all talked about. Before we jump into what's going on with Whoopi Goldberg in the game, we gotta talk about this group here. Y'all knew I was coming with this one. I hit that like button. You're gonna like this one. We're gonna talk about Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter is in some hot shit. And I'm not talking about the type of hot shit that they want to be in. You know, you can't keep grifting people for money and expect that no one is not going to ask questions, okay? You just can't. I mean, it's common sense. Sooner or later, you got to prove where the money's going. You know, it's just like anything when you're paying taxes. You know, you can't just keep making money and think you can't play Uncle Sam. Sooner or later, it's gonna catch up with you. Somebody's gonna squeal, somebody's gonna ask questions, and you got to prove it. Well, this is the situation with BLM. They have to prove this. Now, I'm about to go into this story and make it very quick and very real. So, will the money raised for Black Lives Matter actually go to Black lives? Now, y'all know Patrisse Cullors. Y'all can't forget about Patrisse. Patrisse has been looking very great these days because Patrisse has moved on to bigger and better things. She has went from grifting millions of dollars out of Black Lives Matter, buying us some properties. Now she's into the film business, about to get some films going with Warner Brothers, and I think she got something going on with Netflix. I'm not sure, but she's in the film world now. Okay, she done moved around by white people. You know, the white people that she's scared of. Let me read some of these comments that are talking about the white folks that she was scared of. And I'm not going to read them. It's just going to be random, okay, because a lot came in. This one is Donovan Worland has covered the disappearance of $60 million from BLM accounts. Oh, we already knew there was a disappearance of money. That's been going on for the longest time. We've been reporting on that beforehand, before Donovan reported on it. We over here at YouTube, conservatives, have been saying money has been walking unaccounted with BLM. Now, don't get it wrong. Last year they had some kind of what they call it, atomization type of person to say, oh yeah, this ain't what it is. But we already know that the shit is a lie. Another one, let me see here. My man says, capitalism must be nice when you get all that money and no one asks you what you are going to do with it. Yeah, you're right. That is capitalism. But you let them say it, we Marxists, we trained Marxists. That money was shared. Yeah, okay. Shared your account to your other account. So I'm gonna read that what my man said too as well, the legal action. But let's get into this. So Patrisse Cullors, the co-founder, all right, you know she stepped down in May. That was last year because there's a lot of financial scandals that she could not explain. You know, houses being purchased, you know, cars being purchased, the whole nine. Now, there's been 8 months later, and $60 million has been raised. Yay! Black Lives Matter. But the global charity remains plagued with money controversies and no leadership or oversight. And people still ain't getting paid in these chapters. Okay, now according to Washington Examiner investigation that was published last week, okay, that's the one my boy just let me look at. Is now remaining board members refuse to say who is managing the $60 million bankroll. Interesting. Meanwhile, Cullors' supposed replacements ended up replacing nobody. BLM co-founder Patrisse Cullors appointed two activists to serve as group senior directors following her resignation in May and scrutiny over her personal finances, wrote the Examiner's Andrew Kerr. But both quietly announced in September that they never took the jobs due to disagreements with BLM. They told the Washington Examiner they don't know who now leads the nation's most influential social justice organization. Damn. Wow. Where the power of money will be spent remains unknown. The group's bylaws dictate the executive director shall have charge of all funds and securities of the corporation. Now, Shalom Bowers, who remained listed as the group's deputy executive director, did not respond to the Federalist inquiries, and neither did the foundation. Meanwhile, black business owners are being crushed by the Draconovan vaccine mandates protested by activists. In Boston, the Massachusetts Restaurant Association wrote to the city's leftist mayor last week complaining that City Hall's vaccine requirement for dining is costing its business up to $15,000 a week. The soon-to-be six-figure loss are steep sums for an industry already operating on slim profit margins after routine lockdowns nearly took them out of business altogether. The Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation operates a survivor fund to step in where the government falls short. Now listen to this now. Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation, acronym BLM, GNF, and BLM Grassroots. I hate when they say grassroots attached to BLM because I know it's some bullshit. Designed the BLM Survivor Fund to support black people and their families facing economic hardship during the pandemic by giving them cash as a means of support to help them in their homes, keep food on the table, and ultimately provide a little breathing room in their lives. Listen, before I go further in this, y'all, if you follow me, you BLM supporters, because I know some of y'all do, because you hate my guts, because y'all always thumbing down my videos. I'm getting 2 to 3 thumb downs of fucking video now, which is awesome. Please drop in the comment section and let me know when BLM has helped you, or do you know someone that got helped by BLM financially? Okay, and you gotta be specific. You gotta give me time. You gotta give me dates. You gotta give me a whole. You gotta give me the situation. You gotta tell me how much money, everything. Don't pussyfoot around on this. I need answers. Okay, I need a lot of answers. I need you to come with the truth, and it's okay. All right, if it's not what you think it is, it's fine. We will figure this out together. I just need you to let me know, when did Patrice and them bless you? I just need to know, you know? And if you got a success story of, just give me I'll tell you what, I just need 5 people at least to verify to me that they got money for BLM. Legitimate situations. While you was unemployed because of something you couldn't control, whether your lights got cut off because something happened financially that you could be beyond your control. They provided some food in the house without you going to the daddy government titty. I just need you to tell me these situations so we can be convinced that BLM is as honest as they say they are, that they're for that community, that black community, you know? The same one that said I ain't did nothing. You know, part of the stand, the real stand, trying to make a difference so we can understand the stand. That's all I'm asking. I just need it. You know, if y'all do that, I will leave y'all the fuck alone. I won't do another report on BLM if you can give me 5 good examples. Now, you got to be concrete. You got to have evidence now. You can't just go in my comment section. You got to have dates, times, and everything. In fact, I'm even going to be nicer. You can email it to me. If you feel like that it's too much, email it to me. I'm just saying. I just need to know. I need to know what Patrice has done for you. You know? What have they done for you? No payback, no nothing. And don't give me that bullshit. They gave you $10 or $15. I need some real money numbers. Okay? All right? Real money numbers. So until I get that, fuck BLM. Oh man. Y'all were ready for that one. I had to put that in there. Anyway. But without let's see where we was at here, because I got a little thrown out. But without functioning oversight or leadership, with a 990 tax form outside of public view, according to the Washington Examiner, it's unclear how much money will actually find its way into the hands of the people. BLM claims support because in July last year, the group provided the bulk of funding for a more than $8 million cash purchase of a Toronto mansion, raising more frustration among followers over its finances. Well, it looks like I've already answered my own question. An $8 million mansion? Hey, anybody in the chat that's following me right now, man, put a 1 if you think that it's okay for your nonprofit organization to buy an $8 million mansion and your ass don't get invited to tour it. Put a 1 in the chat, man. Put a 1 in the chat if you think that's okay. I mean, I just need the people's honest answer. I don't care if you're black, white, Indian, Mexicano, whatever. If you think it's okay to have an $8 million mansion, okay, and your people to buy that mansion that's supposed to be a group of nonprofit and don't invite you to it, again, I won't report on this shit. Oh, none of your business. You're not playing along with me. You gotta act like you're BLM, the people that's been riding for them. You gotta act like, you know, they're upset right now because Nobody's getting invited to this cookout at this mansion in Toronto. Like, it's in Toronto. Why didn't we buy an $8 million mansion in the U.S.? Oh man, why are we in Toronto? Toronto's getting oppressed right now. You know, they got troll dogs running around here trying to stop truckers, acting like a bitch with painted fingernails. I don't get this. I don't get this. Like $8 million mansion. I mean, you're supposed to get, I'm supposed to at least get some damn Coors Light with this now. I'm being hood now, some Coors Light, maybe some Natty Light for the hood. I mean, damn, man. I mean, can't just throw me a $8 million mint, no Hennessy, no fucking Crown. Exactly. There is less sun people in Canada. In fact, it's a glacier glider's dream come true over there. Yeah, with a touch of biopop. That is the exotic man. We call the people that are Indian, you have to call them exotic man, an exotic woman. They are exotic man, exotic woman. So you got glacier gliders and exotic man and woman over there. So when you got those glacier gliders and exoticness, it makes you feel like you're part of something very unique. So you want to move forward there. I'm sorry, guys. I can't take them seriously. $8 million mansion. I wonder if they got one right beside Drake's, because Drake's is 60. I wonder if they're down the street from each other. Hey guys. Oh my God, I cannot believe this shit. Toronto, man, damn. California regulators warned on Monday that they would hold BLM's leaders personally liable unless the group filed the required document to maintain an adequate level of transparency. Guys, y'all know that California is a very fucked up area, okay? California is very fucked up. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It's a very fucked up place. For them to go and say they're going to hold you accountable if you don't disclose your finances, that should tell you something. This is not good. Because California don't get involved in woke shit like this extreme. This is what makes them feel safe at home. So somebody's not getting paid. Somebody is not getting paid. When you got the shit old complaining about your tactics, somebody's not getting paid, baby. Now, I still think Patrisse Cullors still got access to this money because there's no director. They argued with them about taking over. I wouldn't be surprised if Patrisse and her original founders still got their hand in that cookie jar. I mean, think about it. You could easily say you'd resign from something and still got means to have access to it. Boy, I tell you, Black Lives Matter. Shit, AKA Black Lives Matter. Lying their ass off. Lying their ass off. Man, oh man. You can't believe this shit here. So, speaking of foolishness, before we jump into what's going on with Whoopi, anti-Semitic Goldberg, I love everybody. Okay, this is a misunderstanding. We're gonna talk about what's going on in Loudoun County. Y'all, Loudoun County has been the staple of the woke's base. Okay, they have done everything they can to try to stop this county from succeeding. All right, away from them. I mean, ever since they voted the new governor, and shout out to Winsome Sears, who's been an advocate beside the governor and the new attorney general about straightening this place and getting it back right so people can respectfully enjoy the fruits of Leesburg, Virginia's labor. It has been a fucking nightmare. It really has. Because Loudoun County just don't want to stop. They still keep pushing the envelope. And in this one, we're going to talk about the Virginia Attorney General to intervene in Loudoun County mass fight after assistant principal threatens to charge maskless elementary school children with trespassing. Guys, y'all see this fool ass woman? This is how your Wokians look like. They have that's how a Wokian look like right there. Your Wokian white glacier glider right there. That's how they look. They look just like this. They don't believe in freedom. What's up, Sonya? They believe in bullshit. Sonya in the building tonight. What's going on, girl? Sonya done got so big time she don't want to talk to me no more, man. I used to be her favorite, man. I feel like a jealous ex now in the YouTube space. I don't get no love from my homie. It's all good, though. I'm glad you're here. I appreciate you. So let's get back into this. Virginia's Attorney General is set to intervene in Loudoun County mass fight after several school officials publicly threatened to suspend maskless children. Recall newly sworn in Governor Glenn Youngkin, he signed an executive order giving parents the right to decide whether their child wears a mask to school or not. Far left officials at Loudoun County Public Schools, however, are defying the governor and forcing children to wear masks at school. Lie be damned. Loudoun County Public Schools, when rapists are protected and allowed to roam around campus, while maskless children are suspended. Earlier Wednesday, audio of the assistant principal of Loudoun County Creighton's Corner Elementary School threatening to charge maskless school children with trespassing surfaced. In Virginia, trespassing is a class 1 misdemeanor that holds a 12-month jail sentence or $2,500 fine. The woman should be fired immediately. It is important that I point out to you, stating the letter that you received, it's important that I point out to you that they're not allowed on campus on Loudoun County Public School property starting tomorrow, said Assistant Principal Janet Davidson. It will be considered trespassing. Wow, this is crazy. But we're going to play this audio because I don't want nobody to think I'm lying, and I want everybody to see how fool this woman really is. Let's jump into it.
Until you arrive, your children will be held in an in-school restriction situation here at school. It is important that I point out to you, it's stated in the letter that you'll receive, but it's important that I point out to you that they are not allowed on campus or on Loudoun County Public School property. Starting tomorrow, it will be considered trespassing. So it's important that I make that statement to you. But we'll look forward to hearing from you via phone, so you can let us know when you'll be able to pick them up.
How long can they be suspended for?
The guidelines that we're receiving from the county is student suspensions will end as soon as they are fully following mitigation policies.
Y'all, did y'all just hear that shit? This woman is trying to get her ass beat. She really is. I'm being serious, you two. I don't promote violence, but think about this. In the world of people that love their children, you don't talk like that about throwing them in jail for a class 1 misdemeanor and finding them $2,500. Woman, you trying to get assassinated by the hands. Because people ain't putting up with that shit. First and foremost, these are elementary kids. They're children. They're doing what their parents is telling them to do. Their parents are the ones that's responsible for them. So you talking all that noise about the kids, why won't you try to charge the parents? Oh, I know why you won't do that. Because the last time y'all tried to come at them parents, they almost like they made y'all ran out that damn back door. Y'all better, I'm telling y'all better, is Loudoun County, y'all gonna mess right around. Y'all gonna fuck with the wrong parent. It's coming. Y'all gonna get one of these parents like me that is gonna set that shit off like Jada Pinkett now. Cleo, Y'all keep on playing with these damn parents. Time you turn around, you can't do this, you can't do that. Y'all gonna, hey, you know what they say? Fuck around and get found out, baby. I was y'all about to happen to y'all. Now, a student at Stonebridge High School, the same school where the male student violated a girl without being suspended, was already suspended for 10 days for not wearing a mask on campus. This is hilarious. Students at the LCPS official Stonebridge High School are being suspended for 10 days for not wearing a mask. Reminder, a male student was not suspended for violating a teen girl in the Stonebridge High School. Virginia AG Jason, he was going to intervene in the Loudoun County mask fight shortly after this audio was released to the public. Myers told the Daily Caller editor Vince Colonese, you will be seeing some news from our office in the next 24 hours on behalf of those parents in Loudoun County. Listen, that dude, Jason Myers, ain't playing. Y'all keep messing with that dude. You know he fired a whole office. That fool fired the whole civil. the office of I think they were like the NAACP that was promoting that broke shit. He got in the first day, fired the whole team. Told their ass pack that shit and go. I man got an American Dream Team in there. Shout out to my dog. Get him out of there. They talking about, we was here with the last guy. Yeah, that was the last DA. He a new breed. That was the last AG, baby. Oh my God, this is crazy, man. Like, you gonna arrest kids. You gonna arrest kids for not wearing a mask, suspend kids for not wearing a mask, 10 days like they fought or beat up somebody, but yet you let this other jackass who violated a girl have all the fun he wants for days. This is crazy, dude. This makes no freaking sense at all. Disturbing in so many levels. All right, guys, let's get back on code. Let's go back to Whoopi. Oh man. Oh, let's see if I can get into this one. Hold on for 1 second. Oh, I can't get into that. Hold on. So I'm going to go on this one right here. This is the Christian perspective. Now, this is what they're saying, the faith and why. Now, a lot of people are saying this, and I'm with them too. On some real shit, Whoopi should be fired. They let Nick, listen, when Nick Cannon, y'all remember Nick Cannon from Wild 'N Out? If you don't, check it out, the story. When Nick Cannon said that anti-Semitic shit, like Whoopi did, that man got fired for 6 months. He had to damn near go through, I think that's for go and visit Israel. I think he had to spend the night with a Hebrew. I think he had to wash some Jewish people's feet. I know he had to go through some shit to get his channel back, bro. That man went through something to get his channel back. It took him 6 months. And they're like, all right, Nick, we punished you enough. You won't do that no more, will you? All right, you come back into the fold. Well, that's what they should do to Whoopi. Except for they need to fire her all the way out. Her old ass need to go. Let her have a podcast somewhere or something. I don't know. Fuck. Let her learn how to juggle. Hell, let her get back with Ted Danson. Her and Ted Danson do a podcast together called Master Slave. I'm sorry. Oh man, I'm so fucked up. or she if she really wanna get in touch with her side, with her real side, maybe she need to do the color purple again. You know what I mean? Color purple 2.8. Oh man. Oh shit, man. Oh man. I'm with y'all though. The view should be canceled. It should be. Hold on for 1 second, guys. Let me get myself my wife. Hold on. I'm back. So yeah, I mean this is what should happen. But we're gonna jump into what they're saying. Um, the View moderator Whoopi Goldberg was suspended from a talk show on Tuesday after making headlines for claiming the Holocaust was nothing about race. Now that was a move sparked by a plethora of social media reactions. Now the suspension announced Tuesday evening in a statement from ABC News president Kim Godwin came after Goldberg apologized in a tweet and during a separate appearance on The View. Now, they said, y'all seen it when she said it. There was some sparks fly. Let me see how long this clip is. But I'm going to play a little bit of this clip. Why not? I mean, fuck. Y'all can see it again, what she said, how dumb it sounded.
Well, also, if you're going to do this, then let's be truthful about it, because the Holocaust isn't about race.
No.
No, it's not about race.
Ethnicity. Well, they consider Jews a different race.
But it's.
Did y'all see the reaction of those women on the panel when she said that? They were like, what the fuck are you talking about, Whoopi? Who in the hell gave you coke this early this morning? We did not tell them to give you that line. Oh, shit. You take your medicine? Yes, I literally just passed out. I don't know when. Y'all didn't see you coming there and take it. Hold on for 1 second. Not upset when nobody else is hurt. Yeah, but I mean, it's just straight nuts how she just said that and thought that there was nothing going to happen. Take it, put it on my couch.
Not about race. It's not about race.
What is it about?
Because it's about man's inhumanity to man. That's what it's about.
But it's about white supremacy.
Well,
Sonny looking like, oh shit. Sonny was trying to give it that look like the code was, don't say that, Whoopi. That's not the right way to say it. You know they're gonna come after us now. Oh shit.
Well, but it's not about ideal race. But these are two white groups of people.
Well, they also have the black people too.
Them as white people. But you're missing the point. You're missing the point.
Yeah.
No, you're missing the point. You missing the point. The point is that's why you taking a 2-week hiatus, and hopefully it turns into your ass is fired.
The minute you turn it into race, it goes down this alley. Let's talk about it for what it is. It's how people treat each other. It's a problem. It doesn't matter if you're black or white, because black, white, Jews, everybody eats each other. So is it, if you're uncomfortable, if you hear about mouse, should you be worried? Should your child say, oh my God, I wonder if that's me? No, that's not what they're going to say. They're going to say, I don't want to be like that.
Well, hopefully.
I want to be cool. Yeah. And most kids, they don't want to be cool.
No, they don't. And we're living in an era where people are comparing comparing vaccine cards to the yellow stars, where people are comparing vaccinations to what Anne Frank went through. Yeah. So it is necessary for kids to learn about the Holocaust.
Learn about man's inhumanity to man, however it exposes itself. I have to cut you off.
I just want to say that mouse was banned, and it flew to top 20 of Amazon's rules last week. Charts.
Yes.
People, the more you ban it, the more we want to read it.
Shout out to Whoopi Goldberg for fucking everything up. Yeah, she did made it a white guy. Y'all didn't remember? He the one that made her get back in the character for The Color Purple. When Ted was in the house, he played the white version of her husband. Whoopi, I know you got my dinner ready. Oh shit. Don't make me oppress you. Oh shit. Oh man, shout out to these damn fools, man. Thank you, Whoopi, for giving me some good content. In between those apologies, though, Goldberg's appearance on The Late Show with Stephen Goldberg, who fucking sucks, Monday, where she attempted to explain her initial remark, seemed to spark more confusion. That's when you done call some shit. Now you try to take the shit and make it into a sandwich. Let's listen to this horse shit.
Well, Whoopi Goldberg stirred some controversy on The View yesterday when she made...
Nah, that's too long. I'm not doing 12 minutes. But this is my favorite of all time. Shout out to Twitter. When they made this a statement. Effective immediately, I'm suspending your ass, Whoopi. Shout out to Kim Godwin. Thank you for keeping the oppression alive. Oh my Jesus. Then you got people talking about don't fire. I like what Matt Dukakis said. He said Whoopi Goldberg is a provider of dangerous misinformation about the Holocaust and should have her show canceled. Her rules, that's right. She was a part of the left. If Whoopi Goldberg was any other race, she'd be fired from her job for her comments. No, Christian Walker. I'm going to be a little bit fair on this. If she was a black man that said that, like Nick Cannon, she would have been fired. There's a difference. But she may still get fired, though. Whoopi Goldberg shouldn't be suspended. She should be fired. I'm with you, Bridget Gabrielle. A lot of these Jewish folks, man. I love Donald Trump Jr. Consequences only go one way, folks. You should know this by now. ABC staffers fury that network has not fired Whoopi Goldberg over the Holocaust claims. Yep, Sharon Osbourne was fired for defending me against a fake charge of racism. Yep, and then ABC fired Roseanne Barr because of a tweet, so she need to go. Now somebody trying to be on the both sides. She's not anti-Semitic. Yes, she is. She anti-Semitic. Anybody make that statement? They don't like no Jewish folks. If anyone call for Whoopi to get fired or suspended, this is dumb. Listen, at the end of the day, guys, you cannot make these statements. And I'm with you, Joe. The View is trash. Listen, and this is like my last story for the night anyway, because I want to wrap this up because my wife is not feeling well, and I am definitely got to do my husband duties. So, you know, good husband never stops. Always in full swing. You cannot run away from the bullshit that they have caused. You know what I'm saying? You caused this on yourself. And this is another example of what happens when cancel culture comes back full circle. For so long, we have been witnessing them canceling everyone else. They say they're going to hold everybody accountable. Well, now when it comes to them, it hurts because now they got to be accountable for themselves. And this is what happens. This has sparked a national outrage. And I don't think this is going to be far from over. I'm quite sure the way people are making noise about what Whoopi did in these last 2 weeks, she's probably going to get fired. Or when her contract comes up, they're probably going to be so low, she might just walk away from that son of a bitch. But it is what it is. Exactly, Big Bang Betty. And you won't hear nobody talk about it. What you saying is the truth. 320,000 white women go missing every year, and you only get a select few that make the news. I mean, I'm not saying, hell, you don't hardly hear no women now make the news missing. It's got to be like the family has to push it, because if it ain't tied to a politician or politics or a superstar, they don't want to report on that shit. It is. Civil War was over Texas too. It exactly was. So at the end of the day, guys, this is another example. We're going to see a lot of this going on. You cannot go out here and make rules and think shit's going to be sweet and it ain't going to touch you when you're in the wrong. It's just like me in my house. We have a rule in my home. Everybody has to wash their own dish. That's what my oldest son came up with, because all the kids was complaining about washing dishes. He was like, you know what, Pop? He talked to me and well, basically talked to my wife when they had the family meeting. I was at work. He was like, you know what, Mom? I think the best thing to do is everybody wash behind themselves. You get a dish, you know you dirty it, you wash behind yourself. We did that, and miraculously, there's hardly no dishes in the sink. And it also made everybody held accountable for the mess that they made. That's the same thing applies to this situation here. You can't say this shit and think you can get away from it. Anyway, guys, I love you guys. I'm finna wrap this up. I'm finna check on the wife. Like I told y'all, I gave y'all a solid hour. Please like, share, subscribe. Also, too, I will get back to White Glacier Valley Chronicles and Blackistan Chronicles as well this week, before we have the big show with Brandon Tatum and guys. Please like that. It's posted everywhere. Please support it. I'm also going to do a short on it tonight. So please like, share, subscribe. I love you guys. Take care of yourself and each other. And remember, guys, don't let the left stop you from doing what is right. That's all I can tell you at this point. Take care. I'm out.